Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Campaign 2, Episode 60, the new format in which we're going to do it in. No more Part 1 and 2. We're just going to either have the 30 minutes in the live stream and whatever's left in a YouTube video, or we're going to just do an extended YouTube video and have the Patreon hour be what follows immediately after the live stream as far as Campaign 2. Talks Machina will be in the middle there, but from now on, I feel like because of all these new shows starting and other things that I want to do, I'm going to focus it into one video. I think it's better that way regardless, honestly. I was thinking of doing it, and then Ted Lasso started, and Barry starts this Sunday. From now on, this is how we're going to do it. The way the Patreon hour ended, we are inside this temple of giants, 2 undead. We defeated the one. I don't even know if I should call it undead, because in the Patreon hour, and I thought this might be the case, there was this jellyfish-like thing, and then it entered into the body of the dead giant. It puppeteered it up. I immediately thought this isn't undead. It is using it like a marionette, and there is an entity inside it. So we killed the first one. It took about 130 hit points to knock it down, but what happened was we snapped its spine and folded it on itself. I'm guessing that was because we hit 130 plus hit points, but my first thing was run to the other undead giant and break it into pieces so the jellyfish can't go into it, because the jellyfish dimension doored into I don't know where. We now went up into this room. I'm going to show you right now. We went up into this room right here, and now we hear water. Caduce is immediately ready to spell. I thought maybe the bottom level was flooding up to us, trapping us in this room, because right now we're in this room with Sorna. We're all in here, and then there is a rift in the top. Jester used a level 5 spell to seal it and failed, but something's coming up the stairs. I thought it was flooding, but Matt just recently, like 5 seconds ago, described it as footsteps coming up the stairs. I think it's what I originally thought, that the second giant has been taken over by the jellyfish, and we should have ran over and dismantled its spine. So let's jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do, full unedited episodes, all the shows on the channel. In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2, Vox Machina Season 1 and 2, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Ted Lasso, Barry starts this week. By the time you guys see this, Barry Season 4, Episode 1, the final season, would have already come out. Ted Lasso's halfway through Season 3. Check it out in the description. Patreon link. If not, Campaign 2, Episode 60, A Turtle by Any Other Name. That's how we're going to do it from now on.
Out when my turn comes.
For the near future. We'll see what happens.
It's about head level with the giant, and as it steps up and looks, is a flash as the demon creature comes out and the droning begins, and the giant begins to come to hold its ears. So anyway, Yasha.
All right.
Your turn.
Yep.
And you have movement and bonus still.
So it's neck level with Sorna. We have just begun combat with it, just so you guys know. Literally, it just appeared, and I paused it. It appeared.
It is
I am
out
Gary
of your
Busey.
melee range. It is flying 10 feet up in the air, so you're not
Out
able
of
to
melee
strike
range,
it.
10 feet up in the air. Jester, the last thing we saw was Jester attempt to seal the rift, and she failed.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Here we go. One of the most difficult battles we've encountered in a while.
Yes, I'm raging.
I figured you would.
Yeah, of course. Of course,
Yasha
I'm raging.
forgot
I'm
to
so
rage,
mad.
but we knew she's raging.
So you kind of run, leap, and we get one attack this turn, because you do have to try and get up into the area, but
we got about
advantage on your
50
athletics checks,
minutes,
so
I
more
think,
athletics
maybe
check
more
with
than that.
advantage.
I think we might even have close to an hour.
Oh, that would be athletics, because I rolled a... Okay. 15.
15? Is that with advantage?
Nope.
Because you do have advantage on it if you are...
15.
Okay, 15.
15
yeah.
and 15.
Arc up just enough. Now roll for your attack.
Okay.
Roll for attack.
Roll a hit first, though. That was just to see
I'm
if you
so
could
sorry.
leap. It's okay. It's a little complicated.
That
It's
was
okay.
just
okay,
to leap.
that will hit.
So now we've leaped.
There's a nerve in there tonight. It's all very.
22.
22.
That, I was literally going to guess
Hard to
22.
concentrate.
That was my
So
guess,
that
22.
is,
I'm psychic, and I am going to predict the lottery tonight.
12
12 points of damage.
points of damage.
12 points of damage. My God.
You arc upward. The
Ashley
very
Johnson looked
tip
like she had to
of
go
Magician's
deep
Judge
in thought
carves
for
past the
that
kind
one.
of hanging abdomen of this Chasme demon creature.
Do I get a Divine Fury?
Yeah,
Is this the first?
your first attack every turn that hits, you get to roll.
All right, so
Okay,
that was
so,
the first impact we got.
That is an
12
extra
points of
9 points
damage.
of
Oh, there you go, 21.
Extra 9 points. 21.
There you go. You
21
can land.
points of damage
Blade
so
down on
far.
the side. That's going to be the end of your turn, though.
Great, that's fine.
All right, Jester, any movement or bonus action?
Jester, any movement or
around
bonus
and look down
action?
the stairs, and I'm assuming I'll see this other giant coming.
You
up.
don't see it yet, but you can hear the
And I made
the
some
wet
noise.
All right, so they've already
Downstairs.
Out of the
assumed
floor,
it's the
or
giant
is
as
it
well.
climbing out?
It's a you don't know. You don't see. You're upstairs.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, I still
So
have-
Jester
I'm going to step up off of
is
the
assuming
stairway, then,
what I'm
and,
assuming.
move over
It could
next
be
to the
not
big
what we're thinking,
giant
but
monster.
I mean, what else could it be?
There.
What else could we have
You
not
got it.
seen?
That's
The
your turn,
jellyfish
Jester.
is missing.
Yeah.
There was
Alright,
another
Jester's-
body down
Jester's
there.
turn, Jester's turn.
Am I wrong to
Alright.
have thought that? I think one of us should have ran over and literally just crushed the spine. Like I would have grabbed the dead giant
right up
and bashed
boy.
its spine to
Caleb.
pieces.
This is pretty.
in the staircase
good
below.
up here.
Damn it. Yeah, we were really
So as
crammed
you're,
up here.
as you're seeing this happen up there and you're readying yourself, you hear the
Now we
heavy
got
thuds,
another
and Jester darts out of the way. You look down
giant.
and just see this bloated.
Oh, it's the bloated
soaking,
one.
Just waterlogged.
I didn't even think of that
corpse
one, 'cause
a
I
stone
didn't-
giant.
I thought
Its
we could
flesh
still use
dripping
the
off
other
the
one.
shoulders from
It
where
is the
it's
bloated
just
one.
decomposed and begin to slaw off of it from the.
There was a bloated
the time
one
it
at the
spent
bottom of the
underwater.
water.
And its jaw once again tears into the sides, and that terrible grin kind of arcs up to the sides of its skull.
Back to
as
the
it rushes towards
jellyfish.
you, and it's just going to go ahead and slam you twice, Caleb.
Okay.
That's going to be 19 to hit.
I mean,
doesn't
technically now there's another
It's a
giant.
reaction.
I
Watches
wasn't
it
even
deflects
thinking of the
this
bloated
flash
one at the
arcane
bottom.
energy,
I said it
and its
originally. If you watch the
big,
Patreon hour,
piece of
I was like, oh my god,
stone tool
please
that it was
take
using to
that
slam
one
just arcs
to
off of
life,
it.
and I
It's gonna
totally
backhand
didn't even
try
think of
and
it
strike
till
you again
now
in the middle of this
because of the other
Still
one.
anymore?
But there
Oh,
was
still up.
two.
Shield's still up, yeah. 22.
That
In
does
the other
hit.
room.
That does hit. Okay. So the first one you do deflect. The second one it comes back angrily. Its eyes are wild and white. You see that kind of.
I mean, honestly,
the
I'd rather
irises
this
gone
than
clouded over, kind of snowblind
what I
looking.
thought
And
was
it's not quite
the
looking
place
at you. It's kind of
flooding.
looking in your general
Because if
vicinity.
it flooded, we're in
Eyes kind of
trouble.
pointing different
At
directions as
least
it arcs
this
back.
we can like run away or attack
And strikes you a
stuff.
second time.
God.
This time actually making way through, and you suffer.
You suffer.
Sing it.
Sing it. You suffer.
Matt, do you think its eyes sort of looked like this?
Like Matt Mercer's shirt.
20 points of bludgeoning damage.
20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did you order donuts, Bubba?
What kind of a husband do you think I am? Ordered like 60.
Did you order
One
donuts?
for every dice in that fucking bag.
All right.
You
And
think there's only 60?
I
dice?
know. I said as I said it.
You think this is...
it's going. All right. So it does the 2 strikes, and after it finishes, you watch as the center of its chest
There is a giant.
cracks open, the ribs
What?
snap open,
Huh?
and its organs just start pouring out of its chest, splattering into the stone stairs in front of you, bursting. You can watch as ground maggots and elements of it start hitting all over. It's
It was so bloated.
revolting. I
It
need
was so
Ford,
rotted and
Bo,
bloated, it
Caleb,
exploded.
Caduceus, and Jester to all make wisdom saving throws, please.
What is happening?
Alright,
I'm assuming it's because of how rotted it was, but is something else occurring here? What is?
Motherfucker.
God damn it!
Oh boy.
Everyone
guys,
sounds.
there's a lot of cursing.
Yeah, there's a lot of cursing. A lot of cursing going on. That does
Okay,
not
so
make me feel good.
You didn't.
6.
6.
all right, you are frightened of it.
That's fair.
It was so gross.
Bo is frightened.
Please
Bo
don't
is
give me one
frightened.
more.
Ford is frightened.
27.
Caduceus
You
is
managed to
frightened.
somehow. It got you more than anybody, but like you've also seen some horrible
Jester
shit in
and
your life.
Caduceus
Like,
both said shit.
13.
Laugh. My head is ringing
You
like a
save.
bell right now.
Oh, 13
Holy weapon,
saves.
holy weapon is
Damn,
concentration. I didn't take
13,
any
14.
damage.
All right, we're
Correct. That
good.
means can't approach it.
But
right?
Bo and
means your
Ford.
attacks have disadvantage
Against it.
against anything as long as you can see it.
In any other enemy in the room too?
Yeah, as long as you can see it, and you cannot
That's
move
rough.
closer to it
Disadvantage against
intentionally.
any enemy in the vicinity of
Until you save against
the
frightened.
frightened
So that finishes
or
its turn.
frightening and
Caduceus' turn.
giant.
I am going to just because I need my reactions. I'm just going to cast Channel Divinity on it. The next person, the next thing that hits it gets double damage. I don't care what it is.
You got it.
I'm also going to use my bonus to pull out. Actually, before I do that,
My bonus action is
Before,
to pull out.
I'm
No
gonna
one
use my
smiled.
bonus-
That was also just
Oh, fuck it,
recently in
I'll
Talks
do it.
Machina.
I'm going to
Ashley
put
Johnson
a
said
swarm.
something about Yasha
I'm gonna
pulling
put my swarm
out.
on that little son of a bitch up there.
Who did you channel
Which one?
divinity
Up
on?
here?
Yeah, on the big giant.
Channel Divinity.
Right, so
on
as
the
you
giant.
put your channel divinity, what's it called? It's the
It's called Path of the Grave.
Path of the Grave.
towards the giant, and then with your other arm holding out your staff, your swarm
That's in
of,
Ernest Goes to Camp, the Path of the
buzzing
Grave.
beetles go gravitating towards the chasme up on the ceiling. You watch
I'm
as this
probably
cloud
said that before.
of black, clicking, buzzing, flying insects begins to match the buzzing of the large demon, and it begins to swarm and surround it. You can go and roll for attack.
All right, beetles are
And
swarming.
that attack is so awful, but let's see what happens.
The attack is so awful.
8 to hit.
8 to hit, unfortunately, does
8
not.
to hit.
Just
It's swarming around it.
Swarming
You
around
do
it.
start getting the sense that that droning that was affecting you earlier, you've kind of gotten used to it, and for the time being, it's not beginning to penetrate your mind and put you into that lulling sense of sleep that maybe affected you earlier.
And now I'm going to back into that
Is the
corner
swarming
over
Over there?
Yeah.
Of his bugs counteracting
yeah,
the other
I'm gonna try and use
buggy
the
guy,
yeah,
the
I'm gonna try
giant
and get a
buggy
little
guy?
bit
Is
of
that
cover
what's happening
and so
there?
I can
Or is
keep
he
an eye on everything
actually...
that's happening
Matt
so that I
said
can
you're getting
help
used
things.
to it, but is he getting used to it
Yeah,
because
that's
of
an
the
action,
counteracting
bonus
of
action.
our swarm?
Okay, that finishes your go.
I mean, that's a bit of a coinkydink.
So angry.
She did the blah.
So angry.
Oh no. When words
I know. I know.
The Chasme is taking its turn.
The
It's being
Chasme.
swarmed by the insects. You swung and carved it from below. It's like, it looks down at you. You see these horrible, bulbous, kind of orangish yellow eyes that have this kind of glittering. What light there is in the daylight that's blasting in the chamber.
The
is glittering
Chasme is
across
gonna
them
go after
and give
Yasha.
it this weird, almost like
I wish we had,
internal fire look to it.
like,
It looks down at you,
meters
it's kind of
right now,
greasy,
because we
matted
have been
hair, almost
battling
like coming
for
from the
over an
face.
hour
It's
and a
long,
half.
proboscis. Coming to this sharp point, drips a little bit of fluid. And it kind of
Ew.
lunges towards you to attempt to strike.
All right.
Ooh, that is going to be
Yasha's got low AC, man.
23 to hit.
Yeah, natural 18 was good enough. I'm
So you do
pretty
take-
sure Yasha's
Wait, just a
AC is
little.
16,
Okay.
which would mean 18 naturally would have beat her. 23. Damn, this thing could screw Yasha
17
up.
points of piercing damage, reduced by half because you're raging.
17,
So you take
8.
8 points of piercing damage.
8 points.
However, you do
Raging
take-
always great benefit. However, you take necrotic. What is it, necrotic or poison damage? I think he said it was necrotic.
I'm holding a bunch of
Why
stuff.
that face?
rolling? What D number?
As long as I'm tied to her. Sort of
D2s. It's fine.
13 D2s.
Quince.
Take 30 points of necrotic damage,
30 points
and your maximum hit points are
necrotic.
reduced by 30.
Woof.
And your max hit, that's the worst.
Proboscis jams into your sternum area and narrowly misses your stomach on the inside, and you grab it and try and hold
I'm
it from going
resistant to
deeper.
necrotic.
So you take half of that. So you take 15, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 15.
Resistant to
As-
necrotic,
as
thank
your-
God.
your
I mean,
fallen
that still
essence manages
sucks,
to resist,
but that
and
could
your
have been a
strength
lot
kicks in, and
worse.
You hold it from piercing further into your body, and you just kind of stare it in the face as you draw it from your body and throw it up into the air.
Fucking right.
So clutch.
It is going to attempt to fly out of your melee range. You do get an attack.
Yeah, anybody else
Yes,
would have been
come on,
really
come on.
banged up. Like,
Yeah.
imagine Caleb got hit by that. Yasha's got high
Do I have
hit
to say
points.
reckless before I roll?
But I mean,
Reckless
we
if
have
you
been
want your
taking hits left and right
Okay, I don't.
for
Let's see.
over an hour. Like, we've been
12?
pretty much in battle
Ah, fuck you!
since we
So it
started
dives
this
down to
episode.
attack you and then pulls out of the way after you angrily withdraw
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
from your
you
body.
fucking run!
You swing wide and it just ducks out of the way, and it's now
Yeah, you
it's now
fly.
20 feet up in the air. That finishes.
Damn it.
All right.
Alrighty. Finishing its go, Caleb, you're up.
Caleb has just been badly bludgeoned and turns back around, blood mad in his hair, going, "Whoa." This isn't what I was playing at all, but pull out the cocoon and start muttering arcane words, and I will cast polymorph on the giant thing attacking me.
Okay.
17
All
to
right.
beat wisdom save.
17 to beat, wisdom save, or the giant is polymorphed.
Can't be very wise, right?
That is 16.
Ah, Matt missed by one.
Giant,
Polymorph
giant
works.
tortoise.
I sort the giant
Thank you. I've been waiting
tortoise.
for somebody to do it. Tortoise, good job, you beautiful wizard bastard.
Giant tortoise, you
He's just
beautiful
bleeding.
Are
wizard
you guys
bastard.
still scared of the
That's what I was
giant
gonna say.
tortoise?
Are we still scared of the turtle?
Yeah, how does that work? How does that work?
You gotta straighten your neck a little bit.
That
more.
would kind of make sense. It's not frightening anymore.
Technically,
I would say you're not. If this was realistic, I mean, that's crazy to even say something like
technically a
this is
special
realistic.
effect of its ability. I'll give you advantage on your saves to resist it. Okay.
Advantage on saves to resist it, so we get a little both ways.
So it's not
I
gone,
would think
but
though
you do get
what's
advantage on the
frightening
saves
us,
turn
but I
because
mean
now
it would
it's a
hold
turtle, but you
effect,
have to,
I guess. I get what Matt's saying.
But in that
I think
turtle,
that's
something
fair.
really fucked up, and it's really scared me.
It's a really scary turtle.
Giant turtle mini, so I'll just use
What?
this.
Why are you even here?
You're right.
Not a horse.
Why are you?
Everything's a horse.
Caleb is going to
Everything's a
attempt.
horse.
I don't know if the tortoise will get an attack of opportunity, but Caleb is going to drag him all the way.
Tortoise does.
Okay.
Don't show the logos.
Oh, the Krispy Kremes are here.
Matt,
Krispy
maybe you
Kremes
heard,
have come with all sorts of beverages.
Matt,
Where's
So
mine?
giant snacks
I
and
want
turtle?
one.
Tortoise, not a horse.
What's up?
It's
And
supposed to
who
be a
was the
tortoise,
first
not a
to go
horse.
for the donuts?
So just make
Good
it a
old
tortoise.
Jester.
Okay, a giant tortoise?
I mean, her husband
giant
ordered
snapping
him for
Whatever
her.
the equivalent is, yeah. I imagine.
snapping turtle.
I just think it's
Giant tortoise
hilarious.
is what I said.
Right.
She is all about
the closest
food.
thing there is
I mean,
to a
that's like I
giant
said.
tortoise.
What he wants.
He grew up in Texas, he knows.
She earns
Oh,
it. She
sounds
earns
right.
her Krispy Kremes.
Snapping turtles have the hardest bite ratio in any
A giant snapping turtle is the
I've only
closest I
had
can find to
Krispy
what you
Kreme
requested.
donuts
which
like
is a giant-
once,
No
maybe
problem with that.
twice in my
I'm
life.
like Travis. I like
People
all
used
your
to
decisions,
freak
Matthew.
over them.
There you go.
Donut.
I haven't heard.
Whew, smell
Around
that
here nowadays, people do duck
Keep that away from
donuts.
me.
We have a place called Duck Donuts.
It's too much. This is too much. This is a terrible idea. What have you done, Laura? Well, for that, the snapping turtle's getting an attack opportunity. Oh, rolled a natural 17.
I'm at 20
Did
right now.
Liam
Am I
almost
still
drop
around?
the
Oh,
box?
23
I
guys.
like missed what happened.
Alright, so-
He so sporadically did that. I didn't know what happened there. Oh, that looks delicious. The one Marisha has right now. I don't know. What is she? What is Laura having? Oh no, I think Laura has the same one, just with stripes. Is it? It looks like the same kind of donut,
18
just with like
points.
stripes, white stripes.
For a turtle.
Giant creatures can still
I was
do
never
damage.
a big donut guy.
Not
in general,
like pretty well.
But duck
Good,
donuts,
fine, great,
they're
done.
they're
Next
homemade.
turn.
To a turtle
Well, I
and
guess
attack
yeah,
you?
they're
Well, I
homemade
ran away
gourmet
from it, thinking
donuts.
that it would try to gum my
And they're
ankle,
like
but
one of the
instead
people that worked at the
took my
arcade
foot off.
had a second job there.
Is it a giant turtle?
She would bring donuts all the time. They were
Turtles don't fuck around.
freaking amazing.
I know.
Giant turtle.
The
alright,
Krispy
yeah.
Kreme, there's not a whole lot
Yeah.
around anymore, unless you just get them at the
There you
store
go.
nowadays.
Fuck you.
I ate the whole thing.
All right, so that ends your turn, Caleb.
It certainly does.
Alrighty, that brings us to.
Ends Caleb's turn.
Okay.
All
You
right,
are frightened still.
Caleb's good.
Do I save
Polymorph.
now or at the end of my turn?
End of your turn.
And I can't move towards. I can't move towards the turtle.
Correct. You are unable to move towards the turn. Dungeons and Dragons.
Can I move this way? Does this way count away from the turtle, or do I have to?
No, you can move. You can move at an angle away from the turtle in that direction, but not directly towards the turtle.
Yeah.
Very serious.
Very serious.
Yeah.
I'll laugh until we all die.
From a turtle.
Yahoo! Serious.
Yeah,
I
one
just
turtle
saw
to rule them all.
Young Einstein yesterday.
Standing over a mountain of corpses.
Those of you who
Yeah,
have
that
ever
guy
heard
is,
of
by the
Young
way, he's 10 feet
Einstein
off the ground.
will appreciate
20
the
feet.
insanity. That
Sorry,
is
well,
Yahoo
I mean,
serious.
he's 20 feet up in the air. He's a large creature that takes a 10-foot space, so he's about 10 feet. 10 feet.
And
up.
I said this during the
There's no
Patreon
way I can
hour.
get in my-
but
in
what is
my
Sam's flask? Is
melee
that
range.
lamb
Can you
chops
leave off
from
that
lamb
shot?
chops
No.
play
No.
along?
Can I leap off?
Or is
of
that
this?
just
Leap out,
like
you can even with that.
sheep
your
or a
other-
lamb
Your
of
best
some
bet is
sort?
either to parkour
That's
off
fine.
of a pillar or
you
try
have
and
the-
jump.
That's fine.
you have the
I'm
ranging.
going to, yeah. As I run forward, I'm gonna loop wide. I'm gonna do like a cool slide under Yasha's legs, and I'm gonna tap my knuckles and light up my lightning gloves. And as I slide under, I'm gonna go pew pew.
That's right, because you have the lightning gloves, so you have the range. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
they
pew
still
pew.
holy
I love
now?
it. Beautiful.
They're
Lightning
still
gloves.
Still
Let's do it.
holy
And
with the lightning.
I should know, and I will have a sense
still
of when it's
holy.
going to go. It's an hour. I don't think it's been an hour.
It's not been an hour. The
feel like
effect is
it's
still there.
So, and I feel like I would have a sense when it's starting to go, right?
You will, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, because I want to know before it dies.
There's
All
still
right,
my
cool.
unarmed attacks,
Good
and
question
they're
for
still with my
Caduceus
fists.
to ask.
That is so nice.
It does increase the range of the
At
attack.
the start of your turn, you channel atmospheric electricity through the gloves, extending your reach.
Yeah.
And this spell
But how
is
is it
crippling me
enough,
really
though?
badly.
Yeah.
So
No,
Does it extend the reach
So
enough?
what
20
happens is
feet is
the essence
high.
of the holy weapon channels through the bolts as you fire.
What if it's like 15 feet? All right, whatever. Matt said it's good.
And it's
We're
lightning
good.
instead of bludgeoning.
Through and make your way.
shit right now.
underneath
So we
that
went
point.
slide
make your
attack
attacks.
underneath.
They are at disadvantage because you can still see the giant
Pop
turtle
pop
shell
with
coming up through the
the
stairs.
lightning gloves.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scary shell.
Even though I'm not fighting a turtle?
Yep.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
It's cocked, isn't it?
Disadvantage. Matt said earlier,
Oh, wait.
as
maybe
long
it's
as
not.
the
It's
giant's
not.
line of sight or something like that, you're frightened
Have you ever heard
Well,
of
that's
of
a low one
anything
anyway.
you attack.
25.
25 hits.
25 hits. Bo has been pretty
So-
solid with the fighting.
The first attack hits.
I feel like Bo
Plus
and Not
the
are the
2d8.
most
Correct. So
consistent
just roll the damage dice together and add
attacks
your modifier.
we've had as far as our group.
8 plus 7, 15.
Even though Yasha has the
Plus another
highest, I
6
think,
from my modifier, so
highest
21
amount of
total.
damage,
21 the first
I
strike.
feel like
Go
she's
for it.
done more damage. I feel like Bo and Not hit more
And 18
times.
and
if that
15
makes
again,
sense.
so 25 again.
25 again hits.
Always makes sense. I'm a
Punch.
Hunter of Ghosts.
Ghost puncher. Puncher of
another
ghosts.
15
Ghost
points.
puncher.
Another 15.
Plus another 6, 21 again.
21.
42.
You guys watch as this room is just bright with daylight as it's filled the chamber. Bo slides underneath and is just punching lightning bolts up underneath, and they're blasting into the Cosme, and it's trying to escape, but it can't seem to dodge it.
What a
But that's your
great
attack action.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry blows.
flurry of blows.
Is there an action required to
I
trigger
love
the
Right at your feet. Right?
At
ability?
the start of your turn.
Start your turn. So yeah, so
You
you're
can
good.
channel.
This is
Yep,
awesome.
you're still good.
For 1
The
minute.
Thunderbolt
I
gloves
rolled-
are allowing us to do all
What
the
did
attacks
I
we
roll?
need to
A
do
12 and a 3.
from a
Not good.
distance.
So 3 is
13.
13 misses.
Misses. Next one.
13,
Use
but
another key point for
14 hit,
blows.
right?
Final attack. Go for
Or maybe a 15. I don't remember, but it's close to that.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
it. Natural one. So the first 2 arcs slam into it, but it's starting to get wide from
Horrible.
your strikes, and the last 2 follow-ups manage to
Bo was solid up to there,
and
but hey,
avoid. That
pretty
finishes your
awesome.
turn, Bo?
Yes.
I still
Alright,
think the
next
first
up in
half
the
made
round
up
is
for the
4.
second half.
Me?
Yeah, you're frightened of that turtle. You look over that stairway, and the turtle's there going.
Eldritch Blast! Two of them
Eldritch
towards the.
Blast.
Yeah.
Cosmo,
Towards
go for it.
the Casmat.
Disadvantage in the attacks because you are frightened.
I try to save from it.
That's right, with advantage.
What is it? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Saving throw?
Son of a bitch.
Another natural one.
Cock.
It is.
Natural one for Travis.
But it's. Oh, ooh! Yeah, natural 19, 22.
Natural 19 for
So
Marisha.
the first one misses with a natural 1. Goes wide. The second strike with disadvantage.
16.
16 hits.
All right.
16 hits. So,
10 plus 5, 15 points of Eldritch Blast.
all right, 15 points. Look at the
What
frightened
is
thing that
drink
Ford's
that you
in.
have there, Ford?
This is
So
my water.
bright. It looks
Can I have
great.
some?
Nope.
Ooh. So the blast hits the Casme. The Casme is
Nope.
looking.
I wanna
really
see
easy,
if-
looking pretty tough now.
I want to see when he actually
Looking
hands it over
pretty
to
hurt.
Laura.
It's starting to like. And it's starting
Travis
to
is
kind
going
of
to hand that over to Laura. There's no way he's not
And,
really going to give her any.
That finishes your go.
But I'd die if he really did. So far, he hasn't.
Yeah.
She goes, "Can I have some?" He goes,
make
"Nope."
Make your wisdom save with advantage to see if you can
He's
get rid of
been
the.
pretty truthful about that. So
If you want to move, also. You can.
maybe he's like, "Nope, you should ask for your own." I know people straight up that will not share. Like, no,
19.
you got your own money, you get it yourself. I ain't sharing my shit.
19, all right.
But
Yeah,
that's his
you're
wife.
done.
I mean,
down before you. I forgot to do that, so I'll do.
I
her
feel
turn
like we
next.
should share the coffee. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ah, there it is. I just saw it. See, I'm watching for it. Hand that over to the lovely lady, my wife, the great and
Let's make sure that
powerful.
the next hit that hits that turtle.
Yeah, but don't hit the turtle because then it'll
No.
polymorph.
What is it?
No,
What
but
does
like-
it say I'm doing?
That rollover will be a thing.
What does it say I'm doing?
Sorna is going to go ahead and move.
Is he shielding
around
the
here.
call? What is he doing?
Push against the pillar. The pillar kind of cracks.
Go ahead and she takes.
I
up
only
her
pointed
staff
it out
and
because I
swings
knew
upward
there's
towards the
no way a
Casman.
husband.
2 strikes.
I do that all the time.
Casman's
At the
gone.
arcade, they'll be like, "Yo, do you think you can help me over here?" I'll be like, "Absolutely not." And then I'll wait like 5 seconds and be like, "I'll be there in a second. I'm just kidding." But Travis did it. I admire the effort put into it, but I think he was just focused on the game.
Just slams at the Casman, gets thrown against the wall, kind of skids into where the arc is there on the side, and she takes her staff and pins it to it and pushes into it. It kind of pushes against the wall, She shoves and it breaks through its abdomen. And it
Lovely. Delicious.
Yes.
Killed another one?
It draws it. Yeah, she killed it.
Damn.
Yes.
She killed another one. There we go.
Calm down.
Wow.
All right.
Take 2 points of psychic damage.
Disappointed in yourself.
I took 2
Top
points
of the
of
round.
psychic
Not you're up.
damage.
It's just us and the turtle?
Us and the turtle.
And the rift.
And the rift.
Gotta do something about the rift. Leave the turtle for now. Unless we
Could
want to
I climb up the...
save.
to
I
the
mean,
ceiling
I'm
on
curious
that
what we're going to do
pillar?
with the turtle, but for now,
You
let's
can,
seal
make
this
an,
thing.
an athletics check.
Does it go all the way up?
It goes all the way. They're both load bearing in the chamber.
And near the rift-ish?
The rift is right in this vicinity, so you'd be about 10 feet away.
What do you think you're gonna do?
I can just look in at least. I
don't know
we
if you
can't
wanna be
close it,
looking
right?
in no rift.
You gotta be ready for it. I can't shoot the turtle.
I would just
What
hold,
do? We gotta get
hold
Astrid
attack.
to seal it up somehow.
I would just
We
aim
may
my
not be able to
crossbow
close
at
it
the
till
rift and
tomorrow.
hold
That
attack.
This just might be a thing.
For now, not
Let
really
it
can't
sit
do
here and
much.
Seal it.
Hold attack
Seal
on the
it and
rift,
sleep. Might be a way to
crossbow
go.
drawn.
Should I kill the turtle?
I wouldn't, yeah, I would leave the turtle for now.
We gotta kill the turtle at some point. I'm gonna hold my action
Turtle's a turtle for an hour.
and
Aim at
and
the
shoot
rift.
the turtle when other people attack it.
All right,
Holding
same.
until when other people attack.
That's
You got
fine
it.
too.
So that finishes your turn now?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to kill the turtle.
I would have held on the rift, but
Okay.
holding on the turtle
And
for other people is
before
fine.
that, bonus action: take a swig of alcohol.
Bonus action, swig of
Just a nice
booze.
hefty swig.
A nice hefty swig of booze.
Huh.
Bonus action.
Well, it is a total right now, but if we could drag it to the center of the room, I could trap it in a ring of fire, drop one spell and throw another one up, and then everyone could wail on it.
Could wail on it.
I'm keeping an eye on it.
How did nobody laugh?
Good.
How did
Which, as
nobody
you do,
laugh at
watch
Liam's great
New
joke?
Jellyfish kind of
Then everyone could wail on it.
floating up in that
Is that even the joke? I thought it was a joke based on
Well,
it being a turtle. Oh
We've
my
got
god.
problems, and we have no way of closing this rift right now.
By the way,
whole
Liam just
room.
did like a Mogwai type
That might be
voice.
the-
I saw
Next up is Yasha.
a featurette type thing of the new Mogwai Gremlins animated show I've been waiting
I guess I'm
10,000
going
years
to
for on
try to
HBO,
get the jellyfish.
and it
then.
didn't look too good.
Um,
I'm not gonna lie,
We are fucked.
it looked
Turtle
bad,
party
and
kill.
the idea behind it didn't seem great either.
I got a weird
I was
theory.
quite disappointed. I was gonna react to it. I might not even react to it now. It's like
way to actually
more
damage the rift
for
through
young children and has nothing to do
Make an Arcana check.
with anything besides Gizmo. It has nothing to do. It's like a prequel
17.
that I don't know. It was bizarre.
Man,
Does
I was
your
very
druid-
disappointed, to say the
druidic
least.
giant friend have any sort of magic that can?
I was waiting. I gotta wait till my turn.
Well,
to-
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
cast Sacred Flame at the jellyfish.
The jellyfish.
Sacred flame.
Natural 18. What's the DC on that?
17.
Yeah. So it does still take half damage, I believe, right?
Nope.
No, so you're in it. It's not. So it's a cantrip. I mean, just to dodge the impact. Yasha.
Dodge
you gonna move or
is sacred flame.
I mean, if I move, the stupid turtle will attack me.
I don't think you're within.
You're not.
The turtle technically.
It's on the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no, you would be. It's on the stairs, but it's the step down below because it's a large creature. You
didn't-
are within its melee range.
Did it already have reaction though?
Oh,
It did, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going to back away from the turtle
Where you going?
against the wall this way, in the little corner.
Good call.
Backing away from the turtle, that is also a horse.
Does your go, Jester?
We are about halfway.
Um,
I think we're about half.
Well-
What do we
I'll
got?
just ask you guys to go get the minis whenever you call in.
Yeah, we got 30 minutes left. Roughly 30 minutes
okay,
left.
I'm going to attack.
This is
the
going to be a long
jellyfish.
one. It's funny because I'm literally like, we never really have them
It is
over an
about
hour.
20
This is
feet
probably
up
the
in the air.
longest one we've had in a
So you
while.
have to make another jump to try and reach it, and then I can ask
Someone give Yasha
So
some
what'd you roll?
goddamn
Okay, so
javelins.
I rolled.
Usually the front
19.
half is the shorter
You
one.
do have advantage in this.
The
because
front
you're-
half here is
Your athletics
for
longer.
athletics
It's
is
going to
first,
give us
okay.
like an hour and 30-minute live stream.
Oh, okay. 22.
22. All right. So you leap. You think you might be able to crest it with one hit. So go ahead and.
Yasha leaping again for the hit.
Ooh, okay. 22 again.
22
All
again.
right, that hits. Go and roll damage.
All right. Because Yasha's height and leaping abilities were able to just
Okay,
about.
Okay. 8, 10, 17
17.
points
Nice.
of damage.
You carve past it. You see an element of its hanging semi-translucent, dangling tentacles kind of get shaved off and kind of turn into a weird mist and then disappear.
Great.
It recoils and pulls up that part of its body before it begins to reform them. That finishes your turn. Yeah, you'll still probably be in place to do that. You're probably gonna have to move up to this platform. So.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
That finishes Yasha's go.
So she's got to keep getting
Now
higher
the turtle's turn.
up to reach.
Turtle.
Turtles. The turtle power.
Oh.
The turtle steps up.
No.
No.
Up towards you, Ford.
No.
You're the first thing there.
I'm wearing armor of Agatha's.
Oh shit, that's right.
What does that do? What's
It
that?
damages the turtle.
So be ready.
Oh
Go ahead
God!
and make it
I
back
was
at
like, what does
D4.
that matter? Oh my God!
That
It's gonna
is,
wake the turtle.
15 to hit.
Miss. It misses!
Nice.
15 misses. So the armor doesn't hit the turtle.
What's your armor class right now?
17.
That's right, it's the breastplate and the shield.
armor, yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, it goes and tries to snap towards you and kind of like, no!
What luck!
Reflect
Ford
it back a bit.
missed
It's
it.
unhappy.
Oh my God!
It's going to use the rest of its movement to kind of
Can he rub
around
against
to the
Ford
side.
though? Without biting or attacking Ford, can it like just barrel into him?
That's a turtle of a different color.
I would have just barreled into him and had the. I mean, I don't know if
Do you
that's
remember this?
something you could do. On top of it,
Alright.
Matt didn't say that.
So,
Matt said I'm going to
finishing
attack.
its
I don't
turn,
know.
reduce its your
I
bonus action.
I feel
the
like there's a
insects are
way.
gonna
I
attack
mean,
the
roll is a
jellyfish.
roll. A roll is a roll, and a turtle is
The
a
turtle
turtle.
horse and the insects and the jellyfish. Dungeons and
This is the weirdest fight ever.
It's pretty weird.
I'm scared of the turtle.
Fucking, I don't even know why I bother. 8.
Bugs are stinging.
Eight.
jellyfish.
I don't even know
It's
why I
Oh, it's a
bothered.
plus 3 to hit. There's like, it ain't never gonna hit. Not what you're gonna do.
Wild Wild Kingdom.
I'm just out of idle curiosity. I know I should really deal with this thing because it's about to become a problem. Fuck, man. I'm going to fire Sacred Flame at the rift.
At the rift?
I'm kind of just curious if
Okay.
this is gonna.
Sacred
You
flame at
release
the
it,
rift.
You see a spark of divine energy.
No
Has
effect.
on it.
God, fucking
Good try. I don't know anything about that rift,
You
so
stay put, or you gonna move around?
now I know
I'm-
Sacred Flame doesn't work. I would have tried it.
I'm gonna.
Who knows?
I'm gonna stay.
I wouldn't have thought it would,
for
but I would have
now.
tried it.
Yeah.
Okay, I finished Caduceus' run. No Casmax instead. Caleb, you're up.
No
Okay,
cast
I'm moving away
because
from the
it's
tortoise,
dead.
but keeping an eye on it while I pull an adder's stomach out of my pocket and drag it through the air, and a green line burns in the air in front of me, and acid arrow hits the jellyfish.
All right, roll for an attack.
It is a
Acid arrow.
I think it's a dex.
At the jellyfish.
Oh, range,
No, it's a-
sorry.
yeah, it's a
Range
roll.
spell attack.
Ooh, that's not so good. That is 6 plus. It's just oh no, it's not. It's 15
15. What's your spell attack bonus?
plus 9.
Plus 9.
Says D&D Beyond.
Right, and you roll
Says
a
D&D
6.
6. Yeah, so 15. Nice. So
15.
That that hits. Go to roll damage.
15
so
hits.
that melts acid arrow does 4d6 acid damage.
44, I thought. Right?
44.
44. Look at Matt's memory.
44.
Wow.
And the bow you're up
44
on that.
total. You heard it. He said it.
2,
44.
4, 5.
6 points of acid damage.
6 points, and it takes 2d4 next turn.
2d4 on the next, yeah.
You got it. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead
Awesome.
and
So it
put
carries over,
a
but
green
less
marker on it.
damage. Less
Splashed
die.
against it.
Not necessarily less
Actually,
damage. You can roll better.
Point of order, the acid kind of splashes
Yeah.
and doesn't seem to scar it as much as you would hope from the
Understood.
impact.
So it's
Alrighty.
resistant
So
to
that finishes your turn, Caleb.
acid
Yeah,
is the
I'm
thing,
Alright.
though, I
no,
guess?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
Caleb's
Beauregard.
done.
I
Bow is up.
punch the jellyfish with my holy lightning chi.
Okay.
Punch the jellyfish with your holy lightning chi.
Do I have advantage or does it just regular? Regular, right? That was because I was frightened.
Correct.
Okay. First attack. Yes, balls. 15.
15 hits.
15 hits, that's right. I think. I know 13 does.
12.
15
12
hits.
points damage.
Maybe
Come on,
14
Lord.
does.
Go
I
for
can't
it.
remember. I
Next
feel like
one.
14 might hit. But 15 definitely does.
That hits 19. That's 18 damage. Oh wait, both of these are missing my modifier, plus another 12 on top of those two. I should really remember my fucking damage.
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this? I was going to say,
Emerges and it's like,
if you add 12 to what we already got, we're like 40, 50 hit points in now. And these things aren't
shrug
great.
a little, I kind of look around, and then I just...
I think these things got like 40 hit points, and
You
we
watch
were
it
already like approaching 40
and
or
it just
50.
detonates in the air, splattering bits of its semi-translucent, kind of fleshy exterior, kind of wipe it off your arm a little bit.
The jellyfish has exploded.
Has a 7 on it.
Do we?
Jester gives it a 7.
Do we have any ideas for closing this rift?
Hey guys,
There's still a
fucking turtle.
This tortoise. So that finishes Bo's turn?
Yeah.
Do we take out the turtle now?
Yeah, because everything's still going except for the turtle, right?
Correct.
There's a rift and a turtle.
Yep.
Rift and a turtle.
Yeah, but if we hit it, it doesn't zero out the damage. It still takes
Yeah, it takes the damage.
So
And right now, so finishing Bo's turn, Landspeaker Sorna is like, I don't know, and is like looking at the turtle and pointing like,
Come pick this thing up.
Sorna
Get it
is
away
like, do
from
I
me."
kill
Can
a
I go
turtle?
over
What
and
did you
try to
guys
just pick it
do?
up?
We're
Put it on its back
in a
or something.
how
predicament.
big is this turtle?
Oh my god,
it's
yes,
about,
on its back.
I'd say 8 foot front to back.
8
It's a
foot
giant
turtle.
Can we flip
flip
it?
it.
Use it-
Turtle
I'll help-
front to
I can
back.
help, and us together maybe
let's
can
flip
flip
it
it
over.
onto.
That's
Yeah,
like a
I think it's your
turtle
turn for
2
Ford.
feet bigger
Oh,
than
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, we're
That's a
sorry.
big ass
So
turtle.
Ford, you're up.
I'm 200 pounds.
Everything else.
That turtle's got to be
You're
like
up against the
250,
wall, and you're
300
like holding your
pounds.
shield, like it's trying to snap and push you into the
If I
snow.
leave,
And it's
it gets an attack
violently
of
snapping.
opportunity.
It does. What you want to do?
I can't leave.
No.
Fuck, I'm gonna stand there.
I've been
Oh my
For the record,
god.
when I said giant tortoise, I imagined the big turtle I swam with in Hawaii. It was so nice.
Yeah.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, Liam.
I will.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Okay, well,
What you thought,
You're a destroyer.
but the destroyer form.
that's exactly what it is. If you
It's
want
a
to polymorph
destroyer
something,
form.
Have the stats ready for when you want to polymorph.
I
into.
will.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you say giant tortoise, and the only giant tortoise in this list is giant snapping turtle,
That's what you get.
that's what you get.
There you go.
Inside my head.
Matt goes with
This is
I've tried to
statistics,
think.
and giant snapping
What
turtle
did you do, Ray?
is in the book.
So,
This is better.
It's in the book.
so
I'm in
Ford
the book,
spends
you
his
know.
turn
Winnie
trying
the
to
Pooh
hold
always
back the
says that.
giant snapping
Help
turtle.
me!
Not, you're up. What are you doing?
Can I take like a
You don't even have the room for it. You're like,
Poor Ford.
what you doing now?
We're still not attacking this tortoise, right?
What are you doing?
I mean, it's just as.
I mean, cannot do it. I mean, at this point, maybe we attack the turtle.
What's right now?
Oh my god.
Like, somebody said it before. I think it was Sam.
Your turn.
At some point, we got to kill the tortoise, right? Like, what do we do? We can't not kill it.
Physically, no, I can't.
Can we drive out the jellyfish somehow without kill? I mean, the turtle. It wasn't a turtle before. It was a giant.
I can't. Sure, I'm gonna run and jump and tackle Ford away from the tortoise,
All right,
hoping
not
to
as-
shield him with my body.
Not
Giant.
jump tackling
Goblinoid
Ford
Yes,
out of the way
my
of the
3-foot
tortoise.
body.
All right.
He's gonna tackle Ford away.
Yeah, I don't know how that's
Secret
gonna
Service
do.
person. What are you doing? Protecting the president.
Not.
Strength check.
You're just gonna hug him and stay there.
Yeah, not just gonna cling to him and not
Strength
move.
Push against the wall with his feet.
8. Not with an 8.
And just wrap your arms around him. And the tortoise goes. You're like, they're hiding behind his shield. So there's not under Ford's shield, both being pressed up against the wall.
Great. So now not Ford is going to go so badly. It could go badly, but I feel like right now we're still all right.
Yasha,
It's not the greatest
Hey,
thing.
okay, let's run up.
I'm running over there. This is
We'll try to
ridiculous.
pull it back a little
Yeah, I'm gonna
bit.
grab one of the stumpy legs.
Me
from
too,
the
from the
back.
back.
From the front.
You can barely, in order to get up to the next of it, it's going to take your action to dash because you move so far away.
No.
Also, if you run behind
I can
the horse might
You
kick.
can do it. You can
Okay,
probably.
Well, it's a
I'm gonna
tortoise. The
try.
horse
I'm
might
gonna
kick.
do
Look
it
at
without
Sam.
me
He
then, 'cause
knows.
I can't.
Sam.
You still have your action with your back. So you're trying to pull away from Ford?
I'm trying to put it on its back.
Can you? Can
Okay.
she pull it towards me and then I can use my action to help push it over?
I like
she can pull
that.
back and then you take your action, but it would just be you doing it. So either she's
my
doing it
action
or you're
would be
doing
pulling
it.
or.
Yeah.
Maybe you might be stronger than I know we have like.
You are
we're the
raging,
same-
so you still have advantage on your strength checks.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's good.
Yasha's gotta go. Yeah, Yasha's
I'm gonna
gotta
try
do
to push
it.
it onto its back. Okay, that was
19.
So you have advantage on your strength check.
19. We'll go with 19.
19. Let's see if it can.
19. Yasha is gonna try to powerhouse this.
Or you
Oh
try
my
and
God.
lift, and it kicks its tortoise leg out in the back.
1
and manages
point
to,
higher.
You lose your grip.
Hey, it's gonna work though.
Come on, kill it!
I mean, it could work eventually.
Okay.
My
well,
thing is, what
that's
if
my
when you
action,
flip it,
and then
what if it takes damage? If you flip the tortoise, it takes
I'm gonna
damage.
spit on
It'll
it.
turn back into a giant. There's a chance, even if it's
It
one
lands on it.
hit point of
Everybody
damage.
else spittle. Just
If
so
you
still have your
flip the
action.
turtle
I
over,
guess for
it
my
might sustain
action, I'm
damage.
going to. Who knows what the fuck?
Tortoises are the new doors.
I don't know. I'm
Tortoises
gonna cast
are the new
Blast.
doors. Is that a shirt? I feel like someone would have that kind of shirt.
Ford.
Alrighty.
Not spin.
Oh, I should have done this before, and then you gotta, whatever.
No, it doesn't.
On Ford.
See you later.
On Bow.
Ford
I get all those
bow
wafers. That's awesome.
On Caduceus.
and
All right.
Caduceus. Ford bow and Caduceus.
All right.
What does that
And
do?
that's your turn.
Yeah.
What does that do?
I feel like
Good D4.
You add a D4 to
the
attacks
tortoise's
and
turn
saves.
now.
all right. The tortoise is now going for the armor.
It's gonna go ahead and attempt to snipe at you again with this giant.
I'm trying to give him
pincer
half
knife.
It
cover.
needs to get
No.
higher than a 16. Was it? What was the armor class? 16.
Yeah, I'm just protecting the heart and the abdomen.
Not as just a workout tank on you.
Not it's a workout tank.
It's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh wait, right now, yeah, that doesn't.
Yeah,
look like
even
16.
even with the armor, it hits. I think he's got 16 with the armor.
So you
Maybe
take
even at
damage to
17.
turtle.
Yeah, no, I know.
No, I'm next to it.
Oh fuck, there we go.
20 points of slashing damage.
How many? How much?
20.
20 slashing.
Are you still standing?
This thing is more powerful
Yeah.
than any
Bites
of us.
into you, and it takes 25 points of cold damage from the armor of Agathis.
Oh,
Is that technically double?
it took damage, 25, but now
Does it
It
do
takes-
more damage? even
Well, is
if
it from an
you
attack? Was it saying
It's
the
an attack, technically. Okay,
So yeah, it
hold
would
on.
not
Let me,
affect it,
let me
it's not
double
an
check.
attack.
I think it's an attack. So
Just
all
let it happen.
right.
Just let it happen.
all right.
Yeah, so
Thank
it's
you. I mean,
25.
well, good for Matt. It would have doubled if it was an
It's a
effect,
giant turtle.
or no, it would have doubled if it
yeah,
was an
with an
Oh
attack.
wait, is it a giant?
It's a
giant
It's giant turtle.
No, but is that enough to get out of its form?
No.
Oh.
No. It
Oh.
has more hit points than that as a giant
Oh.
It has more hit points as a giant turtle.
Harder to kill.
We made it
turtle.
worse. We actually
Bites
made
through
it
the
worse.
ice, blasts into its face.
The only bad thing is every time it attacks forward, it's going to get damage.
Against the wall.
And that's a lot. 25. That ain't nothing to
I'm going to
brush off.
pull a little bit around this insanity.
A little bit around this way.
Yeah, just a little, hugging the wall. I am going to keep an eye on that fucking rift, and if anything starts coming through, I'm going to hit it with a. I'm going
Boom.
to immediately
Quality.
fire a.
That's what
a,
I was thinking
sacred
before
flame
with
at
not.
that-
I would have
at
held
any
on the
point.
rift.
And I'm
That's
also
my
saying,
biggest
I'm
worry
just,
right
I'm
now.
just saying,
Hold
if
on the rift.
anybody's got an idea to close this thing, I'm all ears.
Caleb.
I, in a huff, reach into my component pouch and I pull out the cocoon again and I say, Scheiße, fick dich, and I cast polymorph
Scheiße,
again
fick dich.
on the tortoise.
Polymorph again.
Turn it into.
So it's a 17. Well, let's see if it succeeds first. 17.
Let's see if it succeeds first. 17. Matt is looking. Does he do it?
14.
It's a regular
Oh.
fucking turtle.
A regular turtle. We use polymorph again. Turn it from a giant snapping turtle. So we messed up a little bit, and now it is a teeny de-evolution. Want to throw it back in the rift?
Into the rift.
Oh yeah, good call.
That's a great call.
That is a great
Or we could
call.
put
I like
under
it.
A cardboard box.
Uh huh.
No, let's
Whip
turn
it
into
as
a
a tiny, because now it's tiny. Somebody grab that turtle and whip it through the
There's
rift.
nothing on this side. I don't know.
I love it. Great idea, Townsend.
So now this is this little turtle on the ground that's going up towards Ford. It's doing like the little turtle like shell bump into your shin. It's still focused.
Still focused. Whip that thing. I don't want to kill a baby turtle. That's horrifying. I mean, well, it's not horrifying, but it's sad to do that.
I feel like maybe we should throw it into the rift.
Throw it into the rift.
I like that idea.
Who's a good aimer?
Who's a good aimer?
What?
Thrower.
Thrower. Who's
If I use it like my throwing stars, can I do that? Can I fucking
use it like a discus.
Yeah,
Like mage hand. Yeah, mage hand makes more
So
sense.
everyone else holds. It comes back to not screwing.
Just not anything comes out of
Mage
it.
hand goes over and grabs it and lifts it up, and you chuck it into the rift.
Yes.
Okay. You watch as the turtle kind of like.
That's hilarious.
Just like
Poltergeist style.
Vanishes into
Turtle. Hey, we could have killed it. We could have crushed it.
Where are you getting all those signs?
That's being nicer than we need to be. Chucking the baby turtle through the rift.
The point of
But now we got to seal this rift.
rid their
Stone-shaped something?
their home of bad things. We
I have
can't
an
do
idea.
that.
I have an idea, Caleb.
Yeah.
What if you make your dome thing and you put it on the stairwell and then it blocks anything from coming down the stairs?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then we can close the rift as soon as the morning comes.
That is an excellent idea. Let me first just take.
Excellent idea, but
Or does
first.
it also keep things in?
It keeps things out.
So you couldn't put it around the rift?
No.
It's a shame we don't have that.
But you could put it right up against the rift, potentially, right?
That's what I thought she was going to say, but I don't know how that would work.
It only
Okay.
Goes round. It's that guy.
So yeah,
I
like
literally,
the
when she
entrance
first
for
said it, I
these
thought that's what we were going to
stairs,
do.
maybe
Put it right up against the rift, but it didn't make sense in my mind. I don't know why, but it didn't, and it
Would
doesn't
that
work.
out,
So
Matthew?
We know what
What are you trying?
To cover the entire span of the stairway opening with
Yeah,
Leoman's
that would work.
hut.
with Leomet's
know what
hut,
time it
here we
is?
go. All right, so we have the
Caleb
hut covering
At
the
this
entire
time, it would be
stairwell.
Probably. Let's see. As you guys rested over the night, left first thing in the morning.
We could take a
traveled
nap,
through most of the day.
but
It's
somebody's
probably,
got to, you know,
let's say,
someone's got to keep an eye on the
pushing
rift, and things are
afternoon.
likely to come through. I don't know
I'm
how
also
much of
gonna
a
point out
rest
that most
we'll
of these
get.
things can probably teleport and go through walls, so putting something there
Well, the
doesn't really
jellyfish
matter.
can,
That too.
but maybe
We're
not
assuming
the
they
mosquito
can't
people.
go through
Maybe not
walls
the
and
mosquito people.
I don't know. Maybe not the mosquito
What
people.
do you guys do?
We are
Well, I
tapped.
yank the book out and start a ritual casting Leoman's tiny hut.
Okay.
And we all get down
Alright.
the stairs below it.
You all go
I
upstairs
guess we're
below.
doing the hut.
Sorna goes and takes the leather that's been kind of scattered and refolds it and places it kind of ritualistically on the center piece of the raised platform and kind of solemnly looks to the rest of you and says to you in giant, what are we doing?
We don't have. We're too weak to close the rift right now, so we're thinking we may sleep
And Sorna sees
and try again in the morning.
we are really going at it.
Or
Even
at
though
least
Sorna
sleep
helped
for
a great
an hour or
deal.
two, if as many hours as we need to
8.
regain.
I need 8.
She needs 8 hours.
Unless somebody's got a better idea, I don't know what else to do with this thing.
All right.
Were you here when it opened? Was she here when it opened?
Yeah, maybe
We-
Sorna knows or could do.
I fled when we began to be attacked.
I think in the
When the buzzing began to come from the
Like
bone
Sorna
pits, we began
knows
to run,
things.
and that's
Maybe
when
she
we
has an
began to-
ability. I'd be like Sorna.
Kingdom was not
What else
together
could you
this
do?
buzzing came from the bone pit.
Is there another rift down there?
There might
Yeah.
be.
What
worth
was
checking.
what was the bone pit
There was,
for?
you closed one.
Yeah,
when
we
you first
closed
got there.
the one
Oh.
there.
Oh,
The one we closed
I would
was the bone
say
pit.
let's. Do you feel that this plan? Do you feel all right waiting to morning, or at least waiting for a few hours?
I mean,
and
if
letting
this
us,
is the only one left, we're not
Regenerate
gonna have to
ourselves.
worry about anything
And,
sneaking up on us.
yeah, and
I'm just worried we
regain
missed
our
something.
power
Did
and-
we?
and perhaps look around to
explore
make
it?
sure that there's nothing else?
There we go. Yes. Let's look around, make sure
Sort of kind of
nothing's
steps
left.
down the stairs with you guys below as you're
Yeah, I
preparing
would
your
double check
ritual.
everything.
You can see it sort of looks
We don't want to start
Definitely
resting and then
confused by a
things
lot of the
attack
things
us
that
from
transpired.
every which way.
especially one's turtle related. But there is a look of kind of fear and worry in her eyes that we've come this far, and she doesn't seem sold that you're purely confident of what you're doing, but is going along with it.
I mean, I think we
So,
did pretty good so
finishing
far.
your ritual for Liam is
What is
heading
she
out across the
doubting?
entrance.
We're like right
Well, it's
about to
a 10
finish.
foot
We would be done if we just had a spell to seal the rift.
10-foot radius. Yeah, I would do it.
10 foot radius will close that entire top.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, can we have Frumpkin up here, maybe keeping an eye on things?
Frumpkin! I was just saying, we haven't tapped
I'm
into
also going to
Frumpkin
run
in
detect magic
forever.
and just do a walk
Good old
around
Frumpkin.
place. Just
Yeah, I was going to say those.
I mean,
other
he
wings,
did
just
find
kinda give a
some
look
of the
around.
caves and
And
stuff.
some
I just feel like
check for undead sort of.
we haven't
list
really
beyond. I've got
used
a couple
Frumpkin
detect undead
to its
and-
maximum capacity.
And I
of
think by
recent.
now your spell is probably gone.
Okay. So you go ahead and cast Detect Magic, and where are you going?
I'm checking this room, and then I'm walking down and just.
I think we have like 10 minutes left, everybody.
Upper meditation
It's going to be a good hour and 10-minute
That's a good
YouTube
question.
video.
Hold on, I have a
Looking that
button
up.
for that.
You're doing that, what's everybody else doing?
Investigating the wings down here that we haven't been
Yeah,
into.
I'll help with forward with that.
Okay.
I'll check out the other side.
So, investigation check with advantage.
Okay.
30 feet. Unless you guys want to roll independently, up to you.
Go for it.
Go for it.
19.
19. Okay. So you, upon stepping down into these chambers below, and let's move you guys off into this area since that's where you're all Ross is moving, your holy weapon has faded.
Holy weapon has faded.
Your fists of doom are no longer channeling the
Fists
doom
of
from earlier, and
doom.
Sorna has also come down and joined
So
you.
we're all down.
Yeah.
Move this aside here.
We have
I did a
taken
little-
the
I
top
started my
layer
thing in
off.
there,
We're going
but
down.
that would've only
We're going to
taken
start
10
looking around, double checking to make sure
So-
nothing will kill
As
us.
Yasha and Ford begin going through the various kind of sleeping arrangements here, you find that there are little alcoves that are chipped away at the base of these and hidden beneath the elements of bedding and cloth. Little pockets where things are hidden, collections, baubles, seemingly belonging to those who lived here previously.
Ah.
Natural one.
Natural one.
Sorna does not notice you rummaging through the alcoves of her brethren. Is currently focused instead on kind of looking in the direction of where you are finishing up your ritual.
basically
and just seems to be generally
taking
tense.
everyone's shit, and Sorna
This
doesn't know for the
massive,
natural one.
Long-limbed, elegant stone giant, just distracted by the chaos that has happened. You go through those and you can see there's collections of coins and little art pieces, some rough gems. You take them?
No,
I would leave
I don't
them.
think so.
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
leave them.
There is one of them that you do find that has a 5-foot wide leather mask.
5
With
foot wide.
such sections cut
leather.
out for the eyes, and the rest of it's just this solid patchwork leather. And along the outside of the eyes and along the front of the face, and almost like a singular line, and then around the eyes, there are rough stones, like precious stones, that are kind of pressed into the leather.
Is it like a ritual mask? Ceremonial? That's what I meant. Ceremonial.
It looks like it would fit on a giant's face.
Yeah, that's when I started thinking about it, I'm like,
Yeah, fuck it. I'll grab it and kind of walk it over to her and say, "Hey, Sorna, what is this for?"
Sorna kind of walks over and takes it from you gingerly. This is for my meditations.
oh, it's
Helps me
hers.
to
So it's
look
actually her
beyond
mask.
dreams. Kind of takes it and looks at it solemnly. And take it you're translating for Ford?
Mm-hmm. I'm also. Does this thing have a magical essence?
This mask does not have a magical essence.
So
It
nothing.
seems, it seems to be purely for a ceremony.
It's not. Yeah, it's not.
I wonder if she gifts it.
Making anything.
I mean, it wouldn't really make sense to gift it to anybody. It would not fit any of us even
Okay,
close.
what was the radius on that?
30 feet, and I have 10 minutes for anything within 30 feet is gonna ping, and I've also got a few undead pings just in case.
And I'm keeping an eye out for jellyfish that are floating
We're
around.
looking for jellyfish. We're looking for
Antibodies,
undead.
anything-
We're
anything
pinging
that can be
anything
reused.
within 30 feet.
When you meditate with your mask, what is it you focus on? Does it help you lock in on something specific?
Good questions.
Sorna
Maybe
looks
we'll
towards
find
you
out
as-
Sorna could do something.
If you help me save this place, maybe I'll tell you.
All right, we're already pretty much
Goes and takes the
here
mask
to
and
do
places
that.
it back in the
I guess we're gonna
hidden
find out
chamber
someday.
in her bedside.
The hidden chamber.
While you're keeping eyes out as well, Caleb, you finish your hut above you, kind of blocking off that space, but you have to stay inside it.
Yeah, correct. I'm parked on
Ford, you
Caleb
can
is
go in and
parked
stay in there too. We can't
in
have
the
you
hut.
in the bubble. You should be out of the.
So Ford, you're staying up with Caleb?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Mr. Ford, you should not.
All right. Everybody else resting anywhere?
As soon as
I'm gonna rest.
Yeah, as soon as we know the area
The
is,
bubble to keep an eye on.
you know, good.
I'll go to the bubble.
We got the one rift. If we've checked every nook and cranny, and there's no other
Bubble is not a
dangers,
complete bubble.
we
It
already
is
got
open
Jester and
dome,
Caduceus
so
watching
if there is
our
any danger
backs.
from the outside, we are not
below.
protected from it
Yes.
below.
Correct.
I will also have Frumpkin sit in the room, the chamber above, and speak to me if he sees anything amiss.
Okay.
We've done that
Because I
before
will
too.
look
So
at
Frumpkin
something,
is
but not to-
taking some
top level
did I spell?
security.
The
We
light
see
spell?
anything,
That's a good
Frumpkin
question.
radios to us through
down
the
here?
mind of Caleb.
The one that was
Right,
cast in the
going.
chamber up there.
Oh, yeah.
Up top, the drift. Well, that's the drift globe,
Oh, the drift globe.
Yeah.
Right. So
which
that
I
was
would have
the-
taken by now.
Right.
had
So there
a
would be no
daylight
white
spell
source
up.
tonight.
I have a daylight spell that.
But you cast it down here.
Yeah, it's only.
Also, this is unlimited.
Yeah.
So I toss it through. I say Toa again and toss it through the dome, and it floats 5 feet above the ground down in this chamber below.
Right here?
Yeah, lighting
Alright,
up
so you have
this
light
room.
in that chamber. Got it.
All right.
Cool.
So
All
we
right,
could
and,
use
is
the
everyone
light
staying up here?
infinite
stealthing away
times,
from the party.
no limit.
Just
We
me.
got light wherever
I'm
we
gonna
want.
be at the bottom step. I'm gonna lay down on the very bottom step.
You got it.
I'm gonna go to the bone pit.
Okay.
Sam goes to the, or not.
As you're doing your
Not
thing.
is on the way to the bone
I'm
pit.
just gonna do
Jester
my
on the
tour shouldn't
bottom
last
step.
more than 10 minutes, and then I'm joining everybody else.
Caduceus does a
I'm
10-minute
just sort
tour.
of doing a general scan.
Right.
General
Well, as you're doing your
scan.
scan and everyone's kind of getting over here, are you going with Caduceus then?
Is he going that way?
Yeah. he's
Yeah.
heading that way, so
Then
he's
yes, I
Yeah.
will grab Caduceus and say, "Can you come with me for a second?
So
All
not
right.
Caduceus. Caduceus.
Is there a way that you can make that one at peace a little bit, or
Oh, the burned
like
goblin.
get rid of the burny body?"
Going to where the goblin was fried by
There's
Caleb.
the charred corpse of the goblin.
In the
that
Patreon
was-
hour,
I'm
Caleb
going to do my
fired
thing.
a
Yeah, I can do
fireball,
something.
or I forget what it was
Actually, this should
exactly.
be interesting.
But he shot a
I'm
fireball
kinda
down a
curious what
hole.
they
We
think of
heard
this. I'm
screaming.
gonna
We had the
cast-
option
I'm
to
gonna cast
hold,
my little,
and
my
we
little
killed a
elemental thing.
goblin.
Decompose?
He said fire.
I wanna
We
that
didn't
to turn
know.
into a big,
We just got attacked by
irritating
devils.
wildflower
He
garden.
killed
It'll take
a
a long time for that to happen.
goblin
but
hiding in
it's
the
starting.
hole.
All right, so you go ahead and you cast Decompose, and you can see elements from the very charred corpse of the goblin and the nearby bones begin to gather elements of moss and fungus.
In a few months, it's going to be beautiful and unique.
It's at that moment that your detect magic picks up an essence in the pit.
There's
Ooh,
something in the pit.
there's something.
What's it?
Level 10 excitement.
It is
for
at that
me.
moment that you detect something. There is
Oh,
something.
magic,
in
because
the
you
pit.
just cast magic down there.
I didn't. It's not how that works. What kind of? Would I?
I'm jumping down.
You do
magic.
get the kind of magic.
Yeah.
Though I would say it would be conjuration.
Conjuration.
Check it out.
no.
Do it.
Not
Check it out.
So
jumped
you leap
down.
down.
Oh my god,
Make an
not
investigation
immediately
check.
ran down.
10 plus 10. 10 plus 11. 21.
21. Okay.
21.
You start rummaging through. You like the body of the goblin that you so carefully gingerly placed. You chuck aside and scatters across.
We made a beautiful burial site for the goblin.
Pulling through. About 2 minutes of you pulling through. Eventually, you see this like faint light.
What is it?
And you kind of pull across a few more bones, and you look down, and you see what looks to be a silver disc-like object, about that wide.
Oh shit!
With a central orb in the center.
We've seen this before.
With these 4 coiled crystals that are wedged in the side.
We should break it, right? Which we need to.
I remember what they did.
Yeah, we braked it.
Okay,
We
I'll
braked
bring
it.
up. That doesn't close the rift, though, right?
I think it does actually.
Yeah. Wait, no, what was it?
I'm nowhere.
They
near
generate
it.
it, but isn't that
Oh,
also
for me.
what
Oh,
would
my
take
God.
it away?
Oh no.
Oh no.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Devils.
That turtle jellyfish, in the time that it's taken for you guys to come down here and set up the ritual.
Did
and
it
do
tell
the passing
people?
and searching
Did
over
the
this
turtle
here, this
jellyfish
little jellyfish
bring reinforcements?
emerges, and Frumpkin sees it. And it vanishes from the chamber.
Oh no.
I think we have to destroy this thing. I'm gonna tell you to come out, bring it out, and we're gonna destroy
Here. Let me throw it.
Oh,
to
because the
Kinley.
turtle. Oh, because the rift is open.
He's terrible at frisbee. He'll miss it. It'll break.
it. Let's do it quick.
As you guys turn around the corner there, you hear this scraping sound. And you glance to the left into the chamber where the skeletal remains of that giant that was being eaten when you first arrived are.
That was the first one.
Jelly went into that.
Stand up.
Why haven't we destroyed these bodies?
Boy.
That was the one I originally thought. If you go back, oh, and that's the end. If you go to the Patreon hour, I wasn't thinking, I thought this one was the one coming for us up the stairs. It was the bloated one, but I thought that was the one to come after this one. It did it in reverse.
So
how
we're
have we
back
not
here
destroyed
shortly
these
and
bodies?
see what this chaos is going to entail here.
Wow.
So we have
Awesome
a world
stuff.
giveaway
We
before
spent
take off.
2
Tonight's,
hours on
tonight's
this
password
and
is
still haven't
bedfellows.
finished.
One word, bedfellows.
Bedfellows.
So go ahead and put that into our Twitch
Take a
chat
break.
once. We're the ones who will be disqualified. And once again, this is for people in the US and Canada, excluding Quebec because of stupid giveaway laws. But we'll have our winner back here in a few minutes. We'll see you guys then.
All right, guys, that's it for episode 60 for the YouTube portion of Campaign 2. What an amazing episode. Pretty much since the minute we started the Patreon hour and then the hour of this, 2 straight hours, we've been engaged in combat with these giants. The first thing I said when we started this whole 2-hour escapade was go over and destroy that body. I just think it's insane that 2 hours later we ended with that being the giant that rose. Because when we started all this, I thought maybe that was going to be the case. With that one coming to life almost immediately after the other, the jelly disappeared, followed us up into the chamber in the top in the form of the bloated giant, the other one that we saw in the pit, the water pit. That was the sound of the water. I thought it might have been flooding the chamber. It wasn't that. And now, yet again, like, here's the thing. I kept saying, all right, I can understand making the mistake twice, but the first thing that came to my mind, the second we saw the giant resurrect, or whatever you want to call it, it animated it like a puppet. The second that happened, I'm like, go destroy all the other bodies. Matt even described the spine cracking and it folding in on itself. I've said this like 10 times already between the Patreon hour and now, but I just feel like Matt was flat out telling us, you got to break these bodies up. And we have just allowed this jellyfish to teleport all over. I also agreed that we should throw it back through the rift, but I'm guessing that was a horrible idea because I didn't even think of what they just had happen to them, where the turtle just came back. But it wasn't in a turtle form, it was back to a jellyfish. I'm guessing the turtle somehow just changed back. Maybe once it goes through the rift, it immediately goes back to whatever it originally was. All I know is the jellyfish came back through the rift, Frumpkin notified it to Caleb, and like before we could even rest or do anything, we're back into potential combat with this thing. We're still doing the battle map, and the jellyfish is obviously a problem. We already made the hut. We can't seal the rift, but we got to kill this jellyfish and then rest really quick so we can figure out how to seal the rift, unless we can figure out something else. I'm going to edit this up because this one was over an hour. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description below is a link for Patreon. The Patreon hour exclusive for every episode. You'll see the first hour of what we just watched over there. There was no part 1. We're going to start using this formula. We'll see how it goes. You guys let me know what you think. Do you prefer the part 1 Patreon hour part 2? Or do you like doing as much content as we have left after the Patreon hour in one video? For now, we're going to do it that way. Hundreds of other movies and shows, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Ted Lasso, and Barry starts this week. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.